best for the runes. The northern one's taken by Optic, the southern one's by Virtus.pro.
That'd be some good gold for Mr. Alchemist. Fair trade-off. Alchemist gets an extra 150 gold from everybody else.
Solo will get some harassment in. The CCNC has a salve, so all this harassment really counts for nothing. He'll be able to salve it out.
I do think this is the first time this tournament that we've seen an Alchemist not in the mid lane, and this does matter quite a lot. The hero is very momentum, like, oh, actually mid as well, no one is.
Defensive Shadow Realm, no one's being chased down, forced to keep napalm charges up. He's got 6 stick charges, having to burn everything they've got, including time, giving a totally free lane to Pycat to get experience and the CS.
That was definitely a net win for Optic, losing Zai in that situation. They get a full wave with creep kills and denies. Solo fighting up against PPD.
No concoction skilled up. No one wants to come in and fight the bottom lane. They just keep PPD in position, hold him down so no one gets buffed up. Ramses makes his own rotation over. CCNC, oh, no one's buffed. Won't last much longer. Actually, yeah, it will. CCNC just has no life to fight with. They'll see him thanks to all the vision, and Solo just brain saps, gets the kill. They want to ensure this outcome.
It seems a bit similar to game 1, where Optic had this really great laning setup. They got the lanes that they wanted, they won the lanes, but then VP were still pulling the gold back. However, in that game, the mid-game situation that VP found themselves in was almost impossible to deal with. Here, however,
Lasso is going to be available, pulling back no one, no Firefly up, but it won't matter when the magic missiles there. Solo thought about a control, no slow, everyone walks away.
I can't believe CCNC survived that bottom fight. He was floating on 1% health for like 5 seconds against a thirsted Bloodseeker, but they couldn't close the distance and get the kill.
They're up
now instead.
Flame Break trying to create a little bit more space. The Blood Riot is out. Lasso, 33 tries to reach it, but silenced up under the tower. With the Firefly, he should have the damage until Pasha arrives. Avalanche is out with the brain tap. They can find some revenge on the 33. He's probably the bigger kill now.
Ramses has his ulti ready. He hits really, really hard into this low armor Alchemist.
He just needs Pasha to connect on the stun, or else this doesn't work.
Yep, and now they're going.
Yep, attack in, Pasha wraps it around the back, TP support's on the way for the Vengeful Spirit, no one's in the neighborhood, he's got Rupture off cooldown at 1 second time, so Zai will arrive, but can they get out of this one? Virtus.pro. Zai's looking for the stun, looking for the target, the army is might turn around, 33 has drop charges, not committing it for the chase, instead he's just napalming up onto Pasha, but now the Rupture, it's onto the Bat Rider, they've got no follow-up, there's no mana on no one, he can't even do a Blood Right just yet. Now, they get a little bit of extra vision, 33 forcing him down, so you get a little bit of extra movement speed, really low 33, so no one, he wants to go back into this one. Pasha almost ticking out to the Flame Break, but it's PPD who's actually going down thanks to the enabling of 33's low. Good observe was seeing no one, Roger leaving the bottom lane, or maybe actually watching him return. Diffuser Blade is on Ramses, so he knows he can try and take this fight against CCNC. He runs away, Diffuser Blade charge was already used, CCNC, they're actually going in deep, way too deep. Solo's got it, he's actually got too much distance. He can't catch up Ramses. I am uncertain about what that was. Now they try and turn. No one with the double damage room. Needs to be a little bit lower. Looking for a good Rupture target. The Nightmare protects for a moment Dark Willow, but it's still going to be a death. Virtus.pro. What were they looking for? Apart from death? No one. He can get the kill on Desire, get a little bit more life to survive. He's able to do so. Needs to keep the run going. One charges cannot. Actually, they've already been. Even can't connect on him, so he can't flick away. Terrorize being used to force everyone away. It hit both the Alchemist and the Drow Ranger. Pasha swapped back into the Macro Pyre. And where's the real fight? The BKB from Pycat. He can stand. Lasso onto the Brood, but the BKB was already up. Someone's going to kill off Zai at the moment. He's killing off Solo. No one. He's in the engagement. The Rupture is out. Drow Ranger standing his ground, but it's Optic Gaming who are coming out on top. The Blade Mail from no one. He'll TP out to safety. PPD, he's surviving through this with the stun. Drove for Optic.
The BKBs are running lower and lower for this Virtus.pro side. Now Bloodseeker down to 8, Brute down to 6. And he used his whole BKB on killing the Jakiro.
5 lines off cooldown. The Pasha exploding PPD. Now go towards the skies. Ramsey's going in. His BKB will now be triggered. He's trying to keep Pycat down and keeping away from, well, error right now. Now Bunch can CCNC maintain here. He's got his concoction. The double stun is up. CCNC wants to keep battling at 33. The perfect stun for the Cursed Crown. It tagged him up too. Zai wants to stand his ground. Pasha, he's got the toss up Pycat. The swap out, but no one's back in. Everyone's so low. It's BD got no one. He'll catch the distance into no one. On the CCNC, finding the kill. 33's up towards the air. The burn is still real, however. The Flame Break doing its work. 33 will sacrifice his life. Buyback was there from the Alchemist. 33 does go down to Pasha's last swing, but Concoction flies forward. They have to split. Nightmare from Solo. So beautiful. Dodges the attack. Dark Willow can get to the Shadow Realm. Another Concoction up for the Alchemist, looking for the target. The Shiva's Guard will find the kill, and CCNC. Oh, Pasha's thinking about it. Here comes the Terrorize. Flies it forward. CCNC and Pycat both BKB. There's no counter. Roger has to defensively Yule Scepter up. Concoction's flying in. He's got no Shadow Realm available, so Roger will die. The Cursed Crown is onto PPD, and no one wants to make the most out of it. PPD, my god, he just cannot live with this. Neither can Zai. A double kill for the man. There's no one. They go deeper. The Avalanche, he'll catch over on 2. Tiny, Pasha tossing him up, putting that 10-second BKB to work. Remember, they use their BKBs to take the Roshan. So Optic are on the full run. A tree toss, they can four-staff him up. That's 33, holding on to his core, who can then give the cheese over. So Pycat, a little bit more life, but the reinforcements have arrived. BKB from Ramses, he wants this kill. He wants these dead people. 33 can't even get the lasso. He got ruptured and silenced. He never got the control.
Oh, yeah, 0 buybacks, like you said.
Yeah, there's nothing. The only thing they need is the creep wave. Roger's taking care of that right now. They'll be battling backdoor regeneration. So this gives Optic a little bit of extra time for the defense. Alchemist putting down the acid spray. Anything he can do to slow down Virtus.pro. Shiva's Guard as well, but Solo. They've got the Cursed Crown, the Nightmare CMC. He has to burn the BKB, but the Avalanche toss into the back line and actually throwing PPD towards the VP side of this fight. Alchemist still the sole survivor. Concoction flies forward from CCNC. He'll connect onto Ramses, but they're losing mid-ranks. There's no way that Optic can actually initiate into this, especially with the dead Batrider. And the dead Drone, and the dead everybody. Diffuser Blade, the break 3, caught inside the Bramble. Cursed Crown as well is more of a control factor from Virtus.pro. Taking out first the mid, now the bottom. CCNC can sit there and watch. He's actually controlled. Fiend Script, not even there yet. He's just reeling from the Terrorize. Locked inside the Bramble, and Pasha tosses him out. The Aegis Immortal that dies in mid-air. He was rough.
And then they just run at him with both their blade mails activated, with Bloodseeker and Tiny. Try to kill him off.
Optic are coming out. That Shrine is brought down by Pasha's last hit. No one. Blink in. 33. He couldn't find the target. They just tossed no one forward. 33 will at least get the lasso. Dark Willow trying to help down the Cursed Crown. 33. He can actually just die on the top lane. Ramses was in the middle of Optic. His BKB is gone. The Heaven's Halberd sabling up Alchemist, and they're all terrorized. Pycat gets in his ground thanks to the BKB, but Pasha is just clubbing him down with Tree. CCNC can get the concoction out for Ramses. He just tanked. You can't kill him. Okay, you can kill him, but the follow-up is still going to be there. Defensive, Yule Scepter up. Alchemist done by the Cursed Crown. Dead for 2 minutes. That may just be the game. PPD can buy back, but what real good is that? Zai is running back to the base. The sole survivor for Optic Gaming, and Solo dumps him on the head. They're ready to finish the job, and that really is it. Virtus.pro, they will take the top lane of Rax, and there appears to be, you've got Macropire in 5 seconds that can potentially defend the top.
Pasha's pushing him in. They wanted to blood rage Pasha and have him clear out a creep wave to get almost full health. Now he's back here.
There's kind of one last fight to come in 20 seconds if PPD can survive that long. But he's got Tranquil's Ring of Protection and Magic Wand. That is nothing. Everyone's dead for Optic. The tier 4 towers have opened up. It would take the ultimate Blink Lasso 4-star, pulling no one underneath the fountain, and then you've still got another 4 heroes to deal with. And Virtus.pro, are they giving him the respect? Are they gonna bounce out?
Appear to be, yes.
Oh no, this is the Rocks kiss. Pull out, then come back in again. Highcat's close, he'll get the gust over on the bait. Terrorize flying forward, it was only a bait. And now the rupture. Highcat burns the lasso. They found a target. It's gonna be tiny, but he beats BKB. Highcat will die. He was already ruptured up. He could not run away from this. And they are taking the tier 4 towers. Buyback is up. The concoction next. Pasha, you know he's the man to initiate. Look for the target. CCNC comes to the front lines. So if no one can get the rupture and they get the toss back, then this is going to work for them. And there it is. Rupture to begin with. CCNC just wants to get back into the fountain. The Terrorize is up. He'll a lot of damage, but then regenerated up. Beating into the tier 4 tower. It's down already. The Blood Right keeping Optic contained. Same with the Bramble. CCNC can use BKB to try to escape from it in the lasso. They found a target. It's no one. They're pulling him in, but he's still got BKB plus Blade now. Highcat just wants one kill, but he can't even get a support. This really is too much power. Virtus.pro are unstoppable, and GG! Virtus.pro will level the series. We may go lose in the early part of this playoff, but everything now head on to 3.
Yeah, this game had a lot of exciting fights.